All right. I just finished my workout and I really need a haircut, but I mean, whatever. Anyways, this video is going to be all about consistency and why you're not able to stay consistent, why you're not able to start a health journey or a weight loss journey, or why you even just can't make any progression and you're kind of hitting a wall or a plateau. And the thing is it comes down to commitment. You see, most people, when they start like a health journey or a fitness journey, they do it out of one reason. And that reason is, for the most part, motivation. People feel motivated. They see maybe some Instagram or some TikTok or some YouTube video where they got extremely motivated and like, you know what, I'm going to start tomorrow. And maybe they even commit and they start tomorrow. But after some time and after a few weeks, they fall off. And then maybe they feel motivated again and then they get back on track and they kind of repeat the cycle of losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight. So why does this happen and how can we solve this? From what I found and from the people who I've asked, because I'm a one-on-one coach with people and I talk to a lot of different people who are looking for weight loss, the consistency issue stems from a lack of commitment. Yeah, you might have had some sort of commitment to begin with, but usually you've never actually sat down with yourself and really thought hard about why you want this, why you want to achieve this goal of weight loss, what it really means to you, what's holding you back, and why you don't go all in and fully commit yourself. And it's usually a lack of commitment. And of course, there's some other things like distractions and, you know, you're on TV, you're watching TV a lot, watching TikTok a lot, or you drink a lot of alcohol. That does matter. But it really starts with that first commitment. And usually people let distractions get in the way of actually letting themselves digest what they've actually committed to, because they'll commit and then they'll kind of fall off track. The best way I can kind of describe this and really get my point across is if I tell you my example. So again, I'm a one-on-one coach and I have goals myself of wanting to help a bunch of different people. So that means I have to talk to so many different people every single day. And that requires a clear brain. That requires lots of energy. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes alcohol can kind of get in the way of this, causing brain fog. And, you know, I'm not thinking clearly or straight. So I thought to myself, why am I even drinking alcohol if it's not going to get me to my goals? And I only came to that realization that alcohol was the problem, partly because I actually sat down to myself and asked, why am I not progressing? Why am I not being able to succeed and get to a new, higher level? And once I sat down with myself, that's when I realized it was alcohol. So I thought, why don't I just quit alcohol and just stop drinking it for good? And I almost didn't even want to commit to that. Like, I knew internally that I wasn't going to commit to it, that I would let some type of temptation kind of get to me and I would start drinking again. You can partly be on board with committing, but then there's also that part of you that doesn't actually really think you commit. And that's where the problem lies. And that's because you don't actually sit down and think why you don't want to fully commit. So I sat there with myself and I kept thinking, why don't I want to go all in? Why can't I just let go of alcohol at least for 30 days? What's going to be such a big of a deal that I can't stop drinking for 30 days? Is my birthday coming up? Is that the reason? Or am I going to feel like I'm missing out on something? And after I kept thinking about it, I finally came to the conclusion and I finally came to this epiphany moment, because that's what it feels like when you actually commit. It feels like almost like an epiphany. And like you just get it. You understand. And I came to a moment where I was actually able to commit and say 30 days, no drinking. And I knew for sure. So I know for sure I can stick to this 30-day plan and be consistent with it. So now that I've kind of figured out the whole consistency issue myself, now I'm trying to teach it to you guys. So if you guys aren't consistent, you guys acted on motivation, and you guys kind of know that you're not fully into it, sit down with yourself the last 10, 15 minutes before bed, no distractions, no TikTok, no TV, no food, and just sit and close your eyes and think why you want to achieve these goals, weight loss, health, or whatever it might be. What's getting in the way of you achieving these goals, and what's causing you to not go fully all in? You'll find that some of these problems might be internally and you're kind of stopping yourself for some reason. You might find that it's something external like alcohol, vaping, weed, causing like low motivation. You'll eventually figure it out and come to a reason why you can't stay consistent. And it's at that moment where it'll feel like an epiphany moment, and you'll be able to stay consistent. And you know with 100% guarantee you'll be able to stick to it. So, I mean, this is really how you start any type of goal, is you have to have that commitment. And of course, there's other things that get in the way, like distractions, like maybe plateaus when it comes to actually starting a journey. But again, starting is the hardest part, and starting can be the most confusing part because you're not all there. You're not mentally there yet. This is how you fix that situation. This is how you get started, and this is how you should start any goal moving forward. But yeah, definitely try that tip and give yourself 10 minutes at nighttime to really think about it, and you'll find pretty good information about how to solve this consistency issue. Other than that, that's about it. Go ahead and subscribe if you actually like this kind of stuff. I'm going to be posting more and more about this mental kind of stuff. Leave a like if you like the video, and leave a comment below if you actually want to hear about something that I might be able to help out with. Other than that, that's it. See you later. Stay consistent, get started, and commit.